The Division FireCrest classified build 25,000 fire turret damage. Since I mentioned in the title that my fire turret damage is 25,000, I will show you immediately how you can achieve that stat in the game too. Actually, my base damage for a fire turret is around 22,000, but to raise that damage up to 25 is not that hard. By using my Urban MDR with talented on him, one thing I need to do is to kill an NPC, red, purple or elite, it really doesn't matter. That way my skill power will jump by 15% for 20 seconds and also my fire turret damage with it too. This damage with the fully optimized build can reach up to 27 to 28,000 with your base damage around 23,000, just to let you know guys. Hello agents and welcome to another Division video. In my last video I was asking you for the help and you did help me in a great way. I was asking you, are my videos too long, and from your answers I came to conclusion that they are, and from now on I will try to keep them shorter but still with as many useful information as possible. Without further ado guys, let's get to the build. Alright guys, bare stats of the build and a little bit extra. Let's go to the weapons. I am running with the Urban MDR, which is having 23% enemy armor damage, 38.6k base damage. It's not fully optimized, but it's pretty damn good weapon for this build. And the talents I'm having here are competent, talented and distracted. You can see similarity in talents with the tactician build, because both of those builds are completely skill builds. So the only difference is the talent distracted, which is kind of perfect for this build. It said your damage is increased by 18% against targets with a status effect. If you can get one of those rifles, those Urban MDRs with these talents, you will have the best weapon for your FireCrest build. Another reason for that is the fourth talent of the FireCrest classified. Actually, from the FireCrest, your weapon damage is increased by 15% against burning targets. So if we combine this 15% and this 18% from the third talent of my Urban MDR, you will see that the damage is increased by crazy 33%, because targets with status effects are also burning targets, bleeding targets, and those two talents are gonna give you 33% increased damage. As you could see in the intro of this video, you will simply melt the elite enemies and NPCs in this game, combining with your firepower from your Hellfire turret. So that's it, that's my primary weapon. My secondary is LVOSC. It is my low gear score weapon. I showed you these weapons in my previous video about Tactician classified, and I'm running with the Determined, Destructive and Predatory. This rifle is going to help me heal myself better, and the Destructive is going to be very useful for your second skill, because running with the FireCrest in the PvE, you can go with the Sticky and with your Seeker Mines, which are going to have crazy damage because of that high skill power you're having in this build. Basically, this rifle is going to improve the damage of your second skill and it will heal you. So those are the weapons I'm running with. So let's go to the gear set items. FireCrest vest with health, skill haste and ammo capacity. Every single item is rolled electronics, and the mods are also electronics with skill power. This build basically working with the turret, which is the heart and soul of this build, fire turret, and most damage for your turret you're going to get with the skill power and electronics. None other stats in this build is going to increase the damage of your turret, only electronics and the skill power. My mask is a skill power damage to elites. If you remember, in the Tactician we were using the enemy armor damage, and here is not the case. The skill power on your mask is going to increase the turret damage. If you put enemy armor damage, your fire turret will be weaker. It's going to be weaker. The enemy armor damage is not going to help you in your fire turret damage. Hope you understand, and modes, as I said, electronics, skill, power. Nipids, as expected, skill, power, electronics, shock resistance, burn resistance, damage to elites, and electronic skill power with turret damage. Performance modes, 4 of them, turret damage, of course, what else? I'm running this build with the 5-piece and 6-piece is inventive backpack. That way you can get the best damage possible out of your fire turret, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, it can go up to 26, maybe 28 if the build is fully optimized. 1000, right? Increase skill power by 15% while at full health. To stay at the full health, the secondary rifle is going to help you in a great way with the predatory in the 3rd slot. It's going to heal you when you kill your target. Nothing special here. Skill power, ammo capacity, and the mods already told you. My gloves are not perfect for this build. I couldn't find better one, although I'm having like 3 pairs. I don't know, I get shitty rolls, and I'm having SMG damage, assault rifle damage, and critical hit damage. If I want to have perfect gloves for this build, then I will choose critical hit chance, assault rifle damage, and the skill haste. Basically those will be the perfect ones. And my holster is a FireCrest distribution holster with skill haste. Those are the stats of my build, a little bit more, how it's functioning. Let's go through the set bonuses. Set bonus 2, you are going to get +3 incendiary grenade capacity. Set bonus 3 will increase your flame turret range by crazy 50% and flame turret damage by 30%. Set bonus 4, we already go through this one. Weapon damage is increased by 15% against burning targets. Set bonus 5 will add another incendiary grenade to your capacity, plus 5% flame turret range and plus 20% flame turret damage. I didn't go with set bonus 6 because of the simple reason. If you're running a 6-piece, you will have less skill power, and because of that your turret damage is not going to have power. You're not going to have a powerful fire turret. That's the reason why I decided to go with the inventive. And another things that are going on my nerves in this set bonus 6 are, okay, bullets have 2% chance to cause an enemy to burn. This is nice. Burning targets can cause a fiery explosion when killed once every 10 seconds. This is totally disaster. If you are in the range of 10 meters, you're also going to burn together with your enemies, and I don't like this part of the set bonus 6, and I'm better off without the set bonus 6. NPCs set on fire by your flame turret will burn 25% longer for every 2000 electronic. This is also nothing special. I'm rather having that high skill power and high flame turret damage, and I'm killing them quick enough, then having benefit from my targets going to burn longer, 25%. Who cares about it? You wanna do them as quick as you can. So that's it, guys. That's why I didn't go with the set bonus 6. Of course, if you want to go with the set bonus 6, then I will recommend that you make some hybrid build with much higher firearms. I tried that. I didn't record nothing from it, but I was trying to play a FireCrest 6-piece like a firearms build. I invest like 6,000 to 7,000 into firearms, and I have totally different talents and totally different weapons on that build. You can go with the house if you have one. You can go with the responsive deadly and the card counter, and you will have a crazy damage with the set bonus 6. You will also have a pretty strong turret because the set bonuses of this gear set, which are all about the flame turret, and you can use turret as a distraction. So you will have crazy firepower if you invest 6,000 to 7,000 into firearms, everything else into stamina, and you can basically run and gun with this build in PvE, and it's also kind of nice for PvP, but I didn't play that much to tell you that for sure. So if you have resources, you can try and play FireCrest a little bit different than electronics build, and then I will suggest that you go with 6,000-7,000 firearms, everything else into stamina, maybe electronics mods to have around 120,000 skill power, and you will be good. You will get the most out of the set bonus 6 that way. Alright guys, let's go quickly to my skills and my talents. In this version of the build, of course, I'm running with the fire turret. You can see that my base damage is 22,110, range is 18.6 meters, lifetime 45 seconds, and the health is awesome. Health of the turret is like a good player, like 464,000, but cooldown is 30.8 seconds. Okay, you will always have your turret because lifetime is 45 seconds, but I really miss that skill haste from my gloves. For PvE, I'm running with the seeker mines, not only because they are having awesome damage, but also they are bleeding targets, really, so I can use my Urban MDR and those talents, those third talent from my Urban MDR, which is 18% increased damage against targets with the status. And to be honest, the seekers are easiest to use, especially in the PvE. I will show you a short clip from PvP. I play a couple of rounds of skirmish, and you will see that you can also put down the agent player with your seekers if he's damaged already, and they are pretty lethal.
Son of a bitch. Hostiles have taken the lead. Okay, we moved into the lead. That's a win.
In combination with the fire turret, and I'm running with the recovery link. Of course, for some mission you will be better with sticky, which is also having explosion damage on 1.1 million, which is nice. I mean, it's 400,000 skill power build, so any of your skills are going to be useful. If you go into PvP, then if you are feeling too squishy, you can go always with the immunizer, which is going to heal you almost 14,000 health per second, and it will also heal your teammates. So those are the skills I recommend you use. But for PvE, these two skills, fire, flame turret, and seekermans, are the best. According to this, my talents are shrapnel. I think you understand why. If I apply bleed to any target, then my Urban MDR is going to do awesome damage. Of course, wildfire, same thing as a shrapnel, only for the burning targets. Burn any target, trigger 30% chance per each target in 10-meter radius. Strike back, of course, for a lower cooldown of my skills, and chain reaction, also because of the seeker and the sticky that I'm using in PvE, and also you can use that in PvP. So those are the talents. I hope you understand. Everything is kinda connected with my weapons, my talents, and that's it. And let's go to my character. I will just scroll through so you can see the stats. Damage to elites, of course, from knee pads and from the mask. Enemy armor damage. Skill power, skill haste. And that's it, guys. That's the FireCrest classified.
You are listening to Rick Fuller.
That's it, guys. I tried to cut this video a little bit and go a little bit quicker this way. I tried to tell you all I know about FireCrest according to the comments below my videos where I ask you for help, and I hope you like the video. If you do, please drop a like. Consider to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.